Okay, so today I ate the supersonic bacon double cheeseburger number 3. And I was kind of surprised at how bad it was. But you got to hear me out a little bit on this customer experience because it was kind of unique. It was okay? It wasn't that bad, but you know what? You just got to know when to just let it be what it is, stop defending it, stop trying to, say nice things and just let it be what it is. Because, the truth is it was okay. But I think just the people that were working just trying to mess things up sometimes. And, that's what happens when you have a bunch of random kids just working for your establishment. That's kind of the way I see it. Now, it wasn't so bad as I was going to complain, and honestly, I don't even know if you would really consider it a problem, depending on who you are. But so what happened was I was going through, and I was gonna get the regular double cheeseburger, which I've had a couple times, and I was pretty satisfied with it. But so I go through and I get the bacon one, and I'm like, I'm just gonna try the bacon one. It's just bacon on it. For one, there was no ketchup. I couldn't taste the ketchup. I don't know where the ketchup was. I don't know if they didn't put enough ketchup on it, if there wasn't any ketchup. What the fuck was going on with that? But that was the first thing. There was like no ketchup. And I don't know if it just comes with no ketchup. So I was kind of confused about that, but I feel like there should be ketchup on that. So the other thing is the bacon grease, or the hamburger grease and bacon grease, was like soaked in the bun a little bit. Not that bad, but there was a lot of grease on the burger. And and this is one thing that I've kind of had with these burgers before. I like the burgers, but they tend to be a little bit greasy. I think they're really hurrying to get them off the grill or something. Like I said, I don't know who the fuck who's working that grill. But sometimes you get a lazy person or someone who's just not doing what they're supposed to do. And you could see the grease on my mouth right there. And so there was a little bit of grease, and I know it's not really that big of a deal because you go get a burger, you're gonna get a little bit of grease. But the bun just had like the bottom of the bun had like a bunch of grease. There was grease on the wrapper and stuff. And I'm just like, what did you guys do? Did you like spill grease on this bun? So I was kind of like, oh man, I'm almost just gonna go through and just complain about this. So this particular experience wasn't that great. Um, I just think that if you really want like an experience from a place like this, you have to go. If you go through there a lot, you'll kind of see what you get. Sometimes I don't know. Like it seems like it's something that's hard to mess up, but this time in particular, it was just something that it's like there was just a lot. You can see the grease on the burger. See that grease on the top of the bun? There was a little bit on there. So I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things where it's like you can mess it up, but you're not really thinking about it. So, it's like, do I go back to, and I know some people are like, dude, I would totally, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things, where it's like, I could go back and complain, but I don't really want to be, I like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'll just let it be because, it was all right, but there was a little bit of grease on that bun. And I know some people are like, "Who gives a shit?" And I know, it's just some bacon grease on the bun. Like that seems like a stupid thing. Like some people would be like, "Hey, I don't give a fuck. Put the bacon grease on there. A little bacon grease on that. Like, come on." And I know that seems kind of dumb, even just thinking about it. Like something that I would complain about, but it's like I don't know, man. I'm not really trying to get a big pile of grease. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to get a fucking burger here. So the bacon was kind of like, typical fast food bacon, but it was kind of like crumbled on there, almost like bacon bits, like they just crunched it. It's like, don't you have like a couple of strips of bacon? So yeah, that was another thing too. And the bacon sometimes a little bit crunchy. And I know how it is at a fast food place. You have to make the bacon in advance, okay? You can't just cook the bacon right when the person orders. It would be nice, but it takes a little. It takes a hot second to make some bacon. You know what I mean? And it takes a hot second to make a burger. I mean, if you cooked everything fresh, then it would probably be a lot better, to be honest. And um, anyways, I'm not too big on complaining about the bun at Sonic. I thought the bun was okay. So I went to Culver's and I don't know, man. Culver's is pretty fucking darn delicious. And I really liked their bun. It even had like a little style to it. The Sonic bun is kind of cliche. It has just that. I mean, I don't know. The top of it is just normal. There's no sesame on it, nothing, which I think is okay. I think is okay. I was pretty satisfied a couple times that I went there, but then like I don't know. It's weird because if you eat at a place a lot, you're eventually not gonna like it. Like you're gonna get a little bit burnt out, man. Okay, and maybe you eat there for a long time. Like maybe you're eating there like I don't know. Like I guess you just ask people. Everyone's different, I guess. But me personally, if I eat at a place too much, I'm just not gonna be too into it. Really, you know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna be like, hey man, I ate this so much, and I just have to eat something else. And maybe it was really good for a while, but I just need to go eat something else. Like McDonald's. McDonald's, you eat that so much. Like how much of that can you eat? Like I can't eat it all the time, but once in a while I'm like, "Hey man, I'm going to go hit up McDonald's." And there was a time when I would go there a lot. So, I guess that was probably the long version of the review, but it was okay. It was okay. I just think I like had an experience there cuz like I've had this experience, dude, and I don't think a lot of people have this experience cuz they don't eat at a particular place enough to get this kind of reasoning. So it almost makes food reviews almost kind of bullshit in a certain way. But I mean, if you're eating there for like if you eat somewhere one time in a week, like hey, you're probably going to get like the best like I don't know how to say it. Like you're probably going to have a better experience than if you eat there like 3 times. I'm just saying, I don't know, man. It just seems like I ate at Domino's a couple times and I was like, "Oh, this is so good." Like, fuck, dude. I'm about to just eat all of these leftovers and stuff and it was like I was just packing this pizza in and then I go there another time and I'm like, "This isn't that good. What the hell?" Like I don't know what the hell happened. That's what I'm saying. So it's like this thing where it's like you got to go to a different place or something. And like I'm not eating burgers all the time. Like I don't really like I'm gonna eat burgers every day, but yeah, that was kind of my experience today in particular. I'm sure if I went and got it tomorrow, it might be a little bit different. Um, that was kind of a disappointing bacon experience though. It's nothing like that photo. This photo right here, the bacon was not like that at all. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the fucking deal is. I just, it was not like the picture. So, whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever.